All right, Gary, we got about 6 minutes left, okay? And I'm going to give you one of the most important creedal statements we've got among scholars today, okay? And it's 1 Corinthians 15. Paul says, I delivered to you as of first importance what I also received, that Christ died for our sins according to the Scripture, and that he was buried, and that he was raised on the third day according to the Scriptures, and that he appeared to Cephas, who's Peter, but Cephas of the Aramaic, then to the 12. After that, he appeared to more than 500 brethren at one time, most of whom remain until now, but some have fallen asleep. Then he appeared to James, then to all the apostles, and last of all, as to one untimely born, he appeared to me also. This has revolutionized the academic world. Why?
Well, a lot of reasons. Here's the starting one. Critics like to say that as stories get larger over time, details are added. This one turns it on its head because 1 Corinthians 15 is the earliest list and it gives the most appearances. So the most are at the beginning. That's one note. Another one, for me, probably the most important thing in the creeds is that it fills our gap. It's not much of a gap in ancient history, but between 30 and 50, Jesus' death, 1 Thessalonians, one of the 7 accepted Pauline epistles. It fills that gap. Now, we can read the book of Acts and get some idea of what's going on, but the creeds are windows into what really happened in preaching. And I think two things set scholarship on its head. We say, what changed a generation of scholars? Two things. The creeds coming into their own as early historical reports, early reflections on what Christians believe. And number two, we've already discussed in earlier programs, the criteria that are used to judge the New Testament. Multiple attestation, enemy attestation, bringing historians' spade work over to the Christian teachings to unpack some of our data. So I think those are two. Here's another one. The early creeds are important for liturgy. If you're saying Philippians 2 or Colossians 1, these are early Christological hymns, Colossians 1 being a creation hymn, that everything's been created through Christ. You're talking about maybe what a song service looked like in the early church. You're getting a window into worship. So you're getting a window into preaching, a window into the gospel. Why is the gospel magnified 80% of the time? Because it was only the center of their faith. So we want to hit it. Why do you hit it again and again and again? Many of these people are illiterate. These people are in different towns. They heard it, like your programs. So maybe someone hears tomorrow what they didn't hear today. The preaching's the same way. We want to make sure we get the gospel out.
That's why he says, I'm delivering to you as of first importance.
As of first importance, that's great, because that means that this is the most important single thing I can tell you. So here you get history, you get earliest proclamation, you fill the gap between 30 and 50, 1 Thessalonians. And by the way, 1 Thessalonians is a very high Christology. Wow. Well, what the creeds do is tell you that high Christology was there at the beginning and it continues, so that when Paul gives the high Christology in 1 Thessalonians, he doesn't say, now I want to introduce some words to you. Christ, Son, and Lord. No, he just talks because they're already familiar with it. Why? Because he's already been there preaching. And what's he preaching? The creeds.
Yeah. So, and Gary, I've got to say, this has got to go back to Jesus, because the fact is, this is all strange. This is new information. This is nowhere else except right out of the box here, early, it had to come from Jesus, okay? And you've got these appearances, you've got Jesus' own teaching, you've got him talking to the disciples after his resurrection, and talking to Paul, and these are new thoughts. These aren't anywhere just laying around. These are new thoughts, and they all agree. This is where you go back to Galatians, you go back to this passage where whether it was I or they, we all preaching the same thing here.
That's the key.
Okay.
That's the key, that from the beginning, we're all on the same page. I'm not teaching salvation by grace and you're teaching salvation by works. I'm not talking deity, death, resurrection, and you're talking about changing water to wine and his baptism. We're all on the same page, and our creeds reflect the importance because we're doing the same topic over and over.